Team Canada's women's senior national basketball team is in Toronto over the next few days, practicing at the Raptors practice facility here at the Scotiabank Arena. Now, the women's team, they did not have the finish at the Tokyo Olympics that they hoped for, and since then have made a number of changes, including a new head coach.
I love Coach. He's very intense. I like his philosophies, the style of basketball that he wants to play.
He expects a lot of us, which is what we need because, we're trying to medal and get to the podium. So, Victor is really hands-on, on and off the court, and we just love having him around and having him as our new head coach.
In January, Canada Basketball announced Victor Lapena as the new head coach of Canada's senior women's national team. Now, less than a month later, he was already coaching the team at the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022 qualifying tournament.
February was just jumped into it. It was like a quick, okay, new coach, running into it, and then competing. So I think it's great that we actually have this time now to really implement what he wants.
Lapena and the players know the importance of their time on the court now, even if it's only for a few days together, as players flew in from around the world to make camp.
At the moment, I think we are in a, they are understanding my basketball. They try to do my basketball, to learn how is the spacing I want, to play the basketball I want to play, because it's super difficult.
We have the younger generations here too, so just building that unity and making sure that we are good when the World Cup comes.
It's critical for us. One of the things that's critical for our success is time together. And we identified that after our debrief of the Tokyo Quad.
They are currently ranked 4th in the world, and shortly after the World Cup in September, the Olympics in Paris are not that far off.
We know it's there and it's in sight, but we have to just take care of what's next. So we're focusing on exhibition, then the World Cup, and then qualifiers, and then Paris. So it's just one day at a time, and just making sure our pieces come together as a team to be ready for Paris 2024.
I think it's something that we're all thinking about, but right now, obviously the next major event is Worlds. I think we're just focused on today. How can we get better today? That 1%, put in the work, trying to build that chemistry, that unity, so that we can keep getting better, so that by the time we get to Worlds and eventually Paris, we're ready.
The dedicated players make sure to have a moment of fun and build off their already strong camaraderie on the court with a half-court shot challenge with money on the line at the end of practice to see who could sink it first. Moneyball, Bridget. Let's talk about that shot and how good it felt to get it in.
When there's money on the line, I take things seriously. Not put 20 bucks up, and so I felt good to hit that shot.
As for what's next for the senior women's national team, they have an exhibition game at the end of the month in New York against Australia. For City News, I'm Lindsay Dunn.